I'm trying to be crying for you, but my face is blue. I put it on medium instead of medium HD, so we'll see if that makes it any better. I don't know, my internet's shit garbage poop. I poop on your shit garbage. Okay, it seems to be working. Sort of, I think. I should probably delete the other one. Delete it for your own try. If you want to be my sexy girlfriend, you gotta take it off. Take it all off. Do the hustle. Bump, 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 bump. Okay. Passing on the machine. Put it out! ¿Dónde estoy? Oh, machine tremendo. Do you want to ride around on a pony with me? Riding anywhere you go or see? What's this hooker, namely me, dancing on the street like a naked lady? Monte mi! Kakasante! Monte Cookie Seminte, love you baby. Uta. Bumbo Sunday. Oops. Yeah, I changed it to medium instead of medium HD. Not really sure why it wasn't working. But now you can see the gloriousness that is Otter Jesus by himself on New Year's. I'm so fancy, you don't even know. Come on, I want to blow this up. What? Oop, I keep pressing the wrong button. Here we go. That's time for you to go boom. I'm so fancy, you don't even know. That should be. That's not good for you to do. Okay. I thought there was something there. I'm so hands-on, you don't even know that I am the doctor that separated you from your ugly twin sister monster. Oh, this and my doesn't do this. Oh, this is weapons. Weapons for me to use. Kaboom! 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 Busting the mina. But am I supposed to go boom boom? I'll look at your target. Oops! Fuck. I just killed myself. Well, thank you for making me feel nice. I kind of wish somebody would harass me and tell me that I'm gonna die alone and no one loves me. Why am I getting notifications for Skype? On my phone. I'm so handsy. You don't even know. Just a minute. Drunk Jew is drunk. Well, that's a nice message to find in Skype. Oops. Let's try this mission again. Not mission, let's try to blow this motherfucker down. I'll blow you up.
Bring everything you got.
Sorry for what? Oops. What did you do? Did you touch the pony?
Target confirmed. Sending Marine units.
Sunday so.
I'll seek your battleship.
Ew, that was super cheesy.
Next.
I sunk your battleship. Woo! Oh crap! I'm gonna die. Jump in the water. You'll never find me here. Oh. That is forbidden for you to do. Stop, go. Oh, why did I go to it? Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Oh, okay. You didn't have to call me. I don't get notifications on my phone from Skype usually. It just eats up so much battery when it's like constantly doing things. Ow! Swim, swim, swim! This is how you do this. Ouch! What the? Who's shooting me? That's not good for them to do. Ah! That shouldn't be me. That's still a boat. Bing, 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 bing. Hello! No! That's, oh, fuck! I didn't want to do that. Part of the reason I don't stream... Well, what do you mean by full-time? Like, every day, constantly? Or just on a regular schedule? Because if you just mean, like, on a regular schedule, it's because I don't really have Adderall at the moment. But I took some of my dad's Adderall, which is the kind that I don't want to use because it only lasts for a short period. Because I wanted to be able to play this, and it's hard to even get myself to do anything I want to do when I can't focus. So I can't even remember what I was saying. But yeah, I would, like I used to kind of, a little bit, but I don't know. I'm just not the kind of person who is cut out for doing stuff like that on YouTube, for being like a YouTube personality type streaming person. It's like a carer now. Oh my fuck you! Oops. Oh fuck! Run! He just landed on his head, and it must have hurt. I can't even tell what I'm doing. I could stream for profit, but I only have like a few people who even watch my streams. And I'm too opinionated for me to have a bunch of people who care about what's going on with me. Like, I've had people say that they're like, oh, you're my friend, I care about you. And I'm not talking about like people who actually mean it, but people are like, oh, I'm a friend, I care about you, and then they turn around and act like they don't care about me, basically. It's something I've struggled with my whole life, with people who pretended like they were my friends and then weren't. No, I haven't. I'm really bad at paying attention to what's going on with other people. Like, unless you go out of your way to show me, and I actually look at it, I'm probably not going to pay attention, and I feel bad for that, but it's so hard for me to focus anyways that... Yeah, I'm a strange person. Just die! Ow. I'm constantly thinking about how I'm a horrible friend. No, I do not have a job whatsoever. We got me we supposedly the local government thing where they like help people with disabilities has assigned me a caseworker to help me possibly get a job or to see if I can handle a job, and I honestly don't think I would be able to handle a job.
That's useful.
Because the idea just terrifies me, because I would like if it was a job like something that I'd like to do with my life, like writing or screenwriting or something, yeah, sure, but that's not something that you can just go out and get hired for. So it'd be like something like working at a grocery store, and with that you'd have to work with people, and you'd have to... There's all sorts of stuff that just terrifies me about those kind of jobs. I have my mom, like, people are always like, oh, call me if you need to talk. I'm like, I have my mom to talk to, but sometimes I might call people, but a lot of it is just, I don't know. I just really wish that my comic was done and the website for it hasn't gone down because I couldn't keep paying for it when there was no reason for it to be even up, and I just have a lot of things I can complain about. But that was like the thing where it felt like this is what I was supposed to do. And then it turned out, no, this is going to make your life miserable. But thank you guys, by the way, for telling me that stuff you're saying right now. Well, that's what I was planning on eventually doing, but the problem is that the artist hasn't finished it. Well, the second person to agree to work on it hasn't finished it, and so there's nothing to publish. Like, the first issue isn't even colored yet. Tell me if this is too loud for talking, for like, if you guys can't hear me very well when there's explosions in this. No, you're not bad for just going and doing stuff outside of the internet. The internet can get really, like, just hanging out on the internet where you're not really interacting with people in a literal way, like you're with them right there in person. It can screw with your mind, and I just died. It can screw with your mind, and so it's good that you're off doing other stuff and not worrying about social media. Because I have plenty of people who are here for me, and I know that you have a hard time sometimes, Will, so yeah, just, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if every time I die I have to start over with destroying things. I'm not paying... I know, I think I'm fine.
I'm here.
Oh, fuck you! Yeah! Drink bleach! Why am I having such a hard time finding everything I'm supposed to destroy here? Run! Where else am I supposed to go? Ouch! Fuck you, Donkey Kong.
Try to stop you now.
I really wanted to see Krampus. But I don't think my mom necessarily wanted to see it, and I always see movies with my mom because me and my dad have a hard time. Like, I'll be really negative about a movie or something and he won't like it because he's like, oh, you shouldn't be negative. And I'm like, but I want to. And he's like, no! Ah! What the fuck just happened? Why is that moving? Well, I don't even... It's my whole comic book thing, everything about it, it's just become so emotional that... Like, one time I wrote an update about... on the Kickstarter about it, and then I realized afterwards that I had misspelled something in the title of the update, and I just got so upset that I just started screaming, and then I just fell out on the ground and started screaming about it because I was just so upset and depressed about everything. So I just want someone to just go and do it for me, find a new artist, tell the other artist that it's clearly not working out and it's taking her forever. And I don't blame her because I can't afford to pay her as much as she deserves because the original artist, who was like a childhood friend of mine, I had to pay her to do the art, but she's like, I'll give you a discount because, yeah, and it's like, oh, thanks for the discount, no one else will want to do it, or no one else will be able to do it because it's like, I don't know. Me and that person aren't friends anymore. But, yeah. It's just been a really miserable experience. Yeah, I am very passionate about it, and that's one of the problems. Run! Like, I think Dan Mapplethorpe, I think I could work with him on it, but I can't even get myself to take the time to talk to him about it. And then my dad keeps insisting that he's gonna figure it out, and he wants me to go to this small group at a church he likes here in where I live, and he wants me to go, and then he thinks that there'll be somebody there who's going to be able to help, and it's like, I'd rather just do, I don't know. I'm getting kind of nervous and weirded out while talking about this. Well, it's not that bad, but I just, what style is the art? It's just like comic book style art. It's, the website isn't online anymore, but there is a Tumblr for it that has like some art on it, and the first issue was done by the original artist, and then the second issue is being worked on by the new artist, but there isn't a lot that's actually like at least finished in terms of inking. But the Tumblr should be something like genehidecomic.tumblr.com, and you can see some of the art there. It's kind of simplistic art, and it's not super complicated, and yeah. Well, I think Dan would be able to do it. If you don't know who I'm talking about, Dan Maplethorpe. I don't even know what to say about trying to find. He's on Twitter. He has 2 accounts. One is like Dan. I don't know. But I think he'd probably be willing to work on it, especially if I pay him whatever I have now, because he would actually be interested in sharing profits from it, or getting like profits from it later on. But I can't get myself to even take the time to talk about it. I just hate everything. Sorry if this is depressing, you guys. But you're learning about me. You're learning about the crazy world of all Jesus. I should get like Datchet to be my secretary. I wonder if he's sleeping right now. I think it's probably pretty early in the morning for him. I don't even know what I'm doing. Where do I go next? I wish there was, oh fuck. I wish there was a way to highlight, or like everything that you need to destroy was sort of highlighted, or you could highlight it. Or at least showed up on the map. I think this is a really big area though. Oh.
This might be trouble, and I like trouble.
No, it's fine. I abuse methamphetamines too. I don't abuse it. That's the problem. Like, because of where I live, Medford, Oregon, where they have massive, serious meth issue, there's this medication that you can get over the counter that my mom ended up trying today. What was it? That my mom ended up trying, bought today, and she had to get a prescription for it because you can make meth with it. It's like that bad here that they can't even sell regular prescription things. But like with the Adderall that I need, they'd rather have me use the little kind where it's like little tablets than it's like capsules or whatever. But they'd rather have me on that than the capsule kind, even though both could be used to make meth, I think.
Shocking.
But I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's just so stupid, and I'm hoping that my doctor will be able to convince the medical board for the government healthcare I'm on that it's okay to let me have it. But it's just so stupid. This whole thing is just so dumb. Do, either of you guys watching right now, Soy Milk and Will, do you ever watch the streams that you miss that I've done? Anyways, what did you write? Well, hugs, Otter, Happy New Year from the Minion Fortress. I sweepy now. Hopefully soon I can stream for your enjoyment. Honestly, I feel so bad saying this, but I probably won't watch your streams. It's not anything against you, it's just, I don't do that with anyone. But I will be happy to, I am happy to link them, or like, whatever, on Twitter. Because I know a lot of people do like to do that, but I think Dacha one time was watching your stream. I'm really bad. I'm so bad. But especially with no Adderall, it's just like watching anything is like just so hard for me to do. I can barely even watch TV shows that I'd like to watch. But I'm always happy to share things that people want more exposure to. Like, Will, if you end up hearing this at some other point, I might just tell you or something at some other point too. If you ever do a stream and you have it to where I could be on there talking with you, I'd probably be happy to do that. But I don't know if it would be hard. I haven't tried doing that with my PS4 yet, where I just stream it like this, but then have somebody on Skype, because I don't know how well it'll pick it up. But anyways. Do you want to build a snowman? We'll build them out of dead bodies. White dead bodies, preferably. You mean Sudafed, no Adderall, they can't precuse to meth all the time. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it was, but it was like $60. My mom had to buy it. Do you want to be a naked girl? They're always the sexiest. Take your top off for me, please. And I'll be the change you want to believe in. I like the discussion hangouts with you and Dacha and Sargon. I've never been on stream with Sargon. Except for that one time. Good night, Will. I'm just looking at something on Twitter. Somebody is giving shoutouts to people and just linking them a video that they made on Twitter right now. I've been throwing shade every day for the past week. I'm gonna quote tweet my tweet about the stream again and tweet it really quick. Just a minute. Where is it? There it is. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Wanna see, wanna do. There's some people I'm very bitter against right now. I don't know why. I'm a bitter baby. Streaming and spilling spaghetti. I can't remember how to spell spaghetti. Oh well, it'll look funny. Dude. I think Deadwing Duck is playing the third Jedi game thing. Throwing shade. I only learned about what that meant because I was watching this show this exclusive show of Hulu's. That's the parody of like the Real Housewives TV shows, and they start like throwing shade at each other, and what they do is they just throw things that would provide shade, like they throw one of them throws what is it? One of them throws a lampshade, another throws like a palm tree for shade. One of them throws like what is it called? Like shades, like sunglasses. Another one throws another one throws an album by somebody named Shade. Oh hey, that's you, Duck, right? Cold Breeze. Anyways, what throwing shade means is I can't even still even remember. I was just explaining where I found it from. Anyways, it's something like basically what is it? Like dissing someone, or it's almost like subtweeting, but in real life. So it's like you're dissing someone, saying like this person is terrible, or like making a passive aggressive comment about them. Oh my! You sound loco right now. How do I sound loco? This is how I am. Every day, every night, looking like I wanna fight. Fuck you, Donkey Kong! Sort of. I don't even know if that's what it means. Just look it up on Urban Dictionary. And then let me know if I was right or not. I'm getting really tired of people who will say like, oh yeah, oh I'm your friend, I support you, and then they don't support me in any way besides saying, oh yeah, I'm your friend. It's just, I've struggled with people that have treated me like that my whole life. Bringing this up again. And I just can't get past it when people do that. Even if they really care about me, it's like, well, yeah, this is how I am, so. Time for spilling the spaghetti, babe! So you want to spill spaghetti all over my sexy lady face? I guess I can just keep talking about weird stuff like this, unless you guys give me a topic to talk about. But if you want me to be whatever you want me to be, I could be a dirty hoe. Look at me and maybe though I will be a sexy lady. If you want to be sexy with me, we'll take off our pants and do a little dance. What else am I supposed to destroy? Do you want to show me what it's like to be a girl? Oh good, thanks. I don't want people to pretend to be my friend. I just hate that. Oh, and like, another thing, it's like, a lot of this has to do with people, has to do with Gamergate, and and they'll have certain expectations of me, and they won't have them of other people. I just find that so disgusting how somehow other people can act however they want, but I have to act a certain way or else, fuck you, who cares about you anymore? It's one of the reasons why Gamergate ended up becoming like a thing, was that people were defending the actions of people no matter what they did, no matter how despicable it was. They were defending the actions of people just because they were friends with them. There's zero integrity going on there.
Not good.
And if I think somebody who's my friend is doing something that they shouldn't be doing, I'll call them out on it. Even if I'll lose a friendship over it. But anyway, my daily activities. I know, I always know that. GG is stale right now. Yep, pretty much. I don't actually even think of GG as anything really besides shitposting. But I still support it, and I'm not necessarily going to say... Like somebody was saying I kept shitting on the tag, and I'm like, no, I'm just teasing it and making fun of it and pointing out things. And then somebody said I was whining about it, and I'm like, how am I whining about it? I'm just pointing something out. But anyways, my daily activities. So I get up in the morning. I take my morning pills. Depending on if I did it the night before, right after midnight, where they do this thing on my phone where I get points to put towards Amazon gift cards. I might do the thing on my phone to get the points, where it's usually M points.
All right, let's go.
Or M, I think they're M plus points now. Where there's these certain apps that where is the rest of the things I'm supposed to blow up? There are these certain apps that you're supposed to use every day to get points, and then those points eventually you can use those. You can you can put the points into your account, and then they'll be saved there, but you can only get a certain amount every day. Anyway, so I'll do that, and then I'll go on Twitter and post a bunch of dumb stuff on Twitter. And then I eventually will walk my dog. And at some point I eat dinner. Because I get up at like 1. And then after that, there's no telling what I'm gonna do. But usually, because I don't have Adderall, I end up just being on Twitter because that's easy to focus on. And how much money do you have from Endpoint? That's not the only thing I use though. Because when I'm watching something or playing a video game, I'll have my phone open and I'll have it be playing ads for these two other apps, Checkpoints and what's the other one called? Checkpoints and crap. I'm just gonna look. I like to tell people about this. And if you use a referral code of mine, if you ever use them, I can get points for it. There's one's called Checkpoints, which it you can watch videos on it, a certain amount of videos every day, and you can actually just skip to the end every time. of the video. Like if you have it in front of you, you can just click on the end of the video, like on YouTube, where you go to the very end of the video, and then you can skip over it and save time. And then there's also a thing where you can go to a store and you can scan items in the grocery store, and they'll have different ones for different places, and not every place does it. And you can scan items and get a certain amount of points for it. And there's also like an instant win thing where you can play this little game where there's no guarantee you're going to win and get extra points, but you'll probably waste a bunch of points on it. Then you could also download certain apps once if you've never downloaded them before, and you can get points for those. But really, I just do the videos, and if I go to this grocery store, I will scan things. And then there's swag bucks, which you can do surveys for it, but those are stupid and they're a waste of time. Unless you're like qualified for all the surveys, and I'm never in, but I don't work or anything. So yeah, and if they figure out you're lying, then they'll be upset with you. So swag bucks, I watch videos, and then there's some surveys where it's just like a question that you can answer, and then after a while they'll stop asking. And then like you can answer a question every day and get 1 point, but it's not necessarily that important. You can also use it on your computer, because all this is on my phone. You can use Swagbooks on your computer and get points there too. And there's a website where it always posts the latest like code that you can enter in to get like 5 points or whatever every day, or sometimes, and you can enter that in and get points. And there's other stuff you can do on the computer besides just searching randomly to get like searching randomly. I'm not explaining this well at all, but if you just use the search thing, internet search thing on it, you'll randomly sometimes get points. I've tried doing swagbuck surveys and they're terrible because they're stupid. But yeah, and if you actually get somebody to sign up for Swagbucks, like you do the referral thing, you could get 10% of every point they do forever. I guess. I got a Man in Lunacy to sign up using my referral code, but I'm not sure how many points I've been getting from him. Got him to do it for checkpoints as well, but I've only gotten 4 points from him via that, and that only lasts for 2 weeks after you've referred them. I also use the mobile performance meter, which, depending on when you've signed up with them, not everyone's always going to get the same points, but I get 20 points a day for that, and then they do a survey every month, and 1,000 points of that equals like $10. So I could use that for Amazon cards. But that's just an app that's on your phone, and it's always kind of, well, it's not always, but every day at some point it'll send like anonymous information to the people who made it, where they will be able to take that information and use it for marketing stuff. It takes information from your phone, but like, and there will be people who are like, no, I'm not afraid of that. I'm not doing that. I'm not using a form bot. But anyways, so there's the mobile performance meter, which literally do nothing. I was also using a Nielsen mobile performance type meter thing too, but then they said they didn't want me anymore. And I was very hurt by that. No, I wasn't. And then with the M points thing, I have all these apps on my phone. I have Flip the Coin, Tap the Cookie, Daily Insult, Daily Compliment, Roll the Dice, Cut the Deck, Guess the Number, Light the Fuse, Ask the Ball, Eat the Cheese, Bob the Boat, Splat the Bat, Blat. Anyways, it just goes on, a bunch of stupid things. And some of them don't even work anymore. And I should probably think about getting rid of them. Or something, or complaining. So yeah, all of that is, I get basically, so what kind of money have you made doing this? The swag bucks, you can actually get money put into your account via PayPal because they have PayPal gift card things. But the other ones don't, I don't think. But if I do it every day, which honestly it kind of drives me a little crazy, because I stay up late almost every night to do the endpoints thing, which takes about an hour and a half. But anyways, so if I do it every day faithfully, I get about 75 to 80 bucks a month in Amazon gift cards. I could get $25 from the swag bucks in PayPal money that I could put in my bank account, but I just don't feel like doing that because it's kind of like with the Amazon gift card stuff, I use it to save. Like, I bought my Wii U using gift card money, and I guess I should start playing again. I used it to buy my Wii U, and then I used it to buy. And then I used it again to buy. I keep saying too much. Then I did it again to buy my Nintendo 3DS, which I haven't been playing at all recently, and I need to beat Xenoblade on it. And then I used it again for a PS4. And now I feel like I should probably save it all up for the next Nintendo console, which is probably, I think, coming out next year. So, yeah. I think... Yeah. Well, that's why you make it so they don't send you mail. Or you just have a fake email, or an old email that you don't use. What else am I supposed to blow up here? But yeah, with Swagbucks, I really just... I can get 20... with the way I do it, I can get about... I could get $25 in Amazon gift card money if I use it just where I watch videos. And even with the videos, you can skip to the end as long as the entire video has loaded in the bar below. You can skip to the end and still get the money. So basically what I do is sounds like you did great getting on the yeah, my parents are pretty impressed. And what's interesting is I didn't even buy any of the consoles like full price. What did I do? My mind is blank. I think I bought everything. I bought the Wii U, the 3DS, and the PS4 all through Amazon's warehouse deals, where it's like things that were either opened or returned, so that they're technically new, but I think all of them, I got them for like a new condition. And because of that, I think I got like $50 or something off of each of them. And my parents were like, "Oh, you really know what you're doing." And I'm like, "Yeah, this is why I always ask for gift cards and stuff. Or this is why I ask for money. Like, my parents give me money, like $100 for Christmas. Because I know how to get the best deals."
Where did he go? Where is he? All unit, here we go. Any activity detected here? Find them.
Well, that's magic glass.
Rebel activity detected. Spread out. Where's our target?
What am I supposed to blow up?
Where did he go?
Is that up there too?
Anyone have contact? Where is he? Here he is.
Oh. Is that what I'm supposed to do instead of destroying them? You should get into day trading or cryptocurrency. What exactly would that mean? I don't understand. Oh, fuck.
Too close for comfort.
I don't necessarily know what that means. But this is what I do throughout the day because I don't have a job, so it's like I might as well do something. But even somebody with a job could technically do this, especially with just watching the videos. Like, if you have access at your job or whatever to the internet via your phone, and because like some people have weird jobs where they're like weird, but. About all that. But if you have access to that, you could just have your phone next to you at your desk or whatever, or under, or like if you work at like a store, you could just have it like underneath the counter and have it playing videos all day, and you just check on it to make sure it's still doing it. And then you could have $75, or well, you could have $50 because there's 2 apps I use like that do that. Swag Bucks and Checkpoint. You could do that and have $50 every month that you could just spend on whatever you wanted. I'd like use it for buying gifts for people, or yeah, you could like save it all year and use it for you could end up having like $1,000 that you could spend for Christmas on Amazon. Day trading is the stock market, cryptocurrency. Yeah, I've looked into all that stuff, and I don't understand what any of that is. Like Bitcoin, I don't understand how that works, and I'm scared of it. Like, I'm honestly kind of a little scared of it because it just sounds spooky. Like, it's real, but not really. Ow! But I don't think I'd be good at any of that. Like, I don't understand how I'd be good at that because I use... What else am I supposed to destroy? Because I use apps on my phone to get points. This is frustrating. What is that image up there? Is it like a fuel tank? Where is the last fuel tank then? Oh, there, finally. Finally! It took forever. Ooh, Earth, wind, and sea. Earth, wind, and fire bring us back to the Shire. I'm talking about hoes and bananas and niggas in my sandwiches. Do you want my sandwiches? My sandwiches are for free. Come on, baby, get with my hoes and my squirrels. I want my niggas up in my house, taking my butt and licking my spouse. Just a minute. I'm gonna take in people that are dumb. Lick at my butt and lick at my strum. I'm gonna tag Socks. Who else should I tag in my tweet? What the Fuck Magazine. I didn't want to study in school because I hated school, and I think I'm 27. I can't remember. Jig, 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 lig, 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 lig. Doop, boop, boop, loop, doop, doop. Okay. I sing weird stuff. I like to take songs that are like normal songs, whatever that means, and then make them really violent or perverted. And I just do it like not even paying attention. Also, sometimes I'll just sing really disgusting, horrible, violent songs for no reason. I don't know why I do it though.
Hello, citizens. Porter Vina has been relocated to an as-of-yet undisclosed location.
Oh, who cares?
So,
Shut up.
Don't be surprised if you don't see it over there anymore. Nothing to
Why
worry
is that person
about.
British?
Thank goodness. Everything's so normal. For all of you, at least. Viva Medici!
Anyway. But what I wanted to study in school originally was writing. Like, basically creative writing. And a lot of people thought I was good at it. And I enjoyed it. I originally wanted to write young adult novels. Or young adult, like, fantasy fiction or whatever, like Chronicles of Narnia and, what else did I like? And the Wizard of Oz series, and Alice, and Peter Pan, and more modern stuff like Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter. Now I'm kind of sick of it because J.K. Rowling won't stop talking about it. What are some of the Abortion series. If you soy milk or anyone who ends up watching this at some point is interested in a really interesting, unique fantasy series that's very unique. It's probably one of the most unique settings and stuff I've ever come across. The Abortion series by Garth Nix. Nix. It's really interesting. It's like this world where there's like this wall between the regular world where they don't have magic and the world with magic, and then they have like a person is somebody who goes into the realm of the dead, and they have these bells and stuff that they use for something. I can't remember very much about it, but it's like this modern or this sort of European type-ish world that's sort of modern on one side, and then it's a magical realm on the other. And Garth Nix is like an Australian guy who wrote it. And I really wish somebody would turn it into a movie, because it would make a really good movie. But there's originally 3 books, and I think he's doing like a prequel and then a sequel to everything. But I like that, and I read a bunch of stuff at one point when I was actually able to take the time to read stuff, but now I'm always worried about how many pages are left, so I just read comic books. Those go by quick. Yeah, I wanted to do that. I wanted to write young adult fantasy type stuff. And then when I realized how long it takes to write a book, I was like, no, that's too hard. Because I'm lazy. Stop shooting me. And but then I was like, I want to write scripts. I want to screenwrite. And that's something that it's very easy to do after you understand how to do it, like write scripts. Because screenwriting is kind of odd. it's kind of easy to do, but then it's like, well, you're not going to be able to film whatever you're writing because you're not rich. You don't have any financial support or the know-how or the people to help you do it. Although I did know people at one point that could have helped me do it, but they weren't interested. Or we're just too busy all the time. But anyways, I fell in love with screenwriting because it's really simple and oh fuck. It's really simple, at least for me it's really simple, and it's yeah. And then I was like, well, I should probably write something that I can actually have made into something. So I was like, I'm gonna write comic book script. And so I did. And when I took screenwriting classes at a Pasadena City College down in California, and I had this one screenwriter who I had this one professor for my screenwriting class that actually had met these two famous directors. I can't remember who they were. He met them one time randomly. He also, if you're familiar with Scott Derrickson, a director who's directing Doctor Strange. If you know his work and stuff, he was taught by this professor that I had. Like, he actually knows him and stuff.
Copy that. Reinforcements inbound.
I think my professor, my second screenwriting professor, the one who's more for the advanced people, the advanced class, I think he wrote for Walker, Texas Ranger. I can't remember. He hadn't done anything really critically acclaimed or anything, but most screenwriters don't do that. But he's just a really cool guy. Oh, fuck. Anyways, and so I never turned anything in for that class because at the time I wasn't doing well emotionally. But I did take a beginner screenwriting class, and everything I turned in, the screenwriting professor, she was like, "Oh, this is really good, A+." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." Yeah. So, anyways, I wrote the scripts for my comic books, and that's yeah, I don't know. Did I answer your question? Screenwriting would be an awesome job. Erotic books, have you heard of Chuck Tingle? Nope, I don't read erotic books. What do you hate most in society? I don't know. There's so many things to hate. No. I think they just wrote normal things, and then he would come in and be like, no, I'm gonna do all this, and it's like, okay. Actually, I don't know if no, he did write for China Beach, this one show. I know that for sure that he wrote for that. But I think he wrote for Texas Walker Ranger. I can't remember. It was a while ago. But he was a really nice guy. But I never turned anything in, and I took his class 3 times. Because I liked it so much, and I would just sit there and listen. And he's like, "No, it's fine. You don't turn anything in. It's great. I like you." Ah, damn it! I need to pee. I will be back in a minute.
heard when they capture a terrorist, the local police commander practices enhanced interrogation.
I'm back. Oh, hey, Hobosonic, how are you? Yeah, it's been so awkward.
Bring everything you've got.
Did any of the people I harassed retweet the stream? So I harassed Sonic, What the Fuck Magazine, Cartoon Loon, and Loping. Did they retweet it? Doop, doop, doop. Oh, Trish Vega was like, I love Otter Jesus, but I adore Andrew Gleason. That makes me feel nice. Nope, none of them retweeted it. Day drinking, I feel ya. So glad you came. I've been most. Stop day drinking. It's bad for you. I'm just drinking that delicious bubbly drink that is non-alcoholic.
Adios, amigo.
Whee! So where are you both from? Oh, and by the way, Hobosonic, I'm really sorry for not using what you bought me for what I said I would use it for. But I'm eventually going to use it, and I'm eventually going to try to make videos. But I feel bad about it. But it's, you got it for me around the time I stopped having Adderall. That's the kind I need. But I eventually will make you buying that program for my Mac. Not a waste of your money. I've been meaning to say something to you about it, but yeah. I'm a bad boy, don't know nothing. I want to touch you and make you feel nice. Whoa! Oh shit! Ah! What the? What is that there for? Take that, nigga. Is that a woman? Doop-a-doop-doop. Oh, you're in Ohio, so you're an American. Okay. What about you, Soy Milk? Unless you don't want to say. Oh, okay, you're both American. That's nice. Americans are best. No. We're pretty good, though. Americans are pretty good. We're pretty good. Whee! No refugees for me ever. Oops.
Aerial strike team inbound.
Oh shit. USA, USA, refugees can go away. Honestly, it's when people act like, oh, the US is bad, they won't accept your refugees. It's like, why should we do that? There's plenty of other places in the world. Why are you acting like we're so great? Stop acting like the US is bad. Yeah, the British people have awesome accents. Unless they're like not posh, then they just sound weird. Like, I'm from the British. That was mean. I'm racist. Racist and proud. There's this guy on Twitter who keeps trying to tell me I'm trolling because he said supporting Donald Trump automatically means you're racist. And I said, haha, you're retarded, basically. And then I pointed out that the KKK was started by Democrats. And then he just like was acting like, oh, don't be stupid. And I'm like, oh no, I'm fine. I like to talk about history. And he keeps tweeting me. He keeps trying to claim I'm trolling, and I'm like, no. I honestly do believe that most mainstream Democrats are generally kind of racist because of a lot of them act very progressive, and a lot of Democrat policies are basically trying to keep minorities in a place where they feel like they have to vote for Democrats. And this is all just what I personally believe. You don't have to argue or anything, unless you want to. But we could do it politely.
Who's next?
Yeah, so I honestly do feel like most Democrats' policies are generally pretty racist. And I'm not even shit. It's not even like a really big jump to say Democrats still will support KKK members. They're mostly reps, mostly Republicans, but when was the last time a KKK member was voted into office as a Republican? The last time, and I can't even remember when it was, but there have been Democrats who've been voted in consistently who were KKK members. David Duke ended up trying to switch to the Republican, but I can't even remember what happened to him. But that's not the point. The point is, there are Democrats who are like, oh no, the KKK isn't our fault, it's Republicans' fault. And they claim that there was this magic switching. There's this magic switching of policies, and by policies they mean like Democrats used to have the policy of being really racist apparently, and so then they all became Republicans and made that like a policy platform for the Republican Party, even though that makes no sense. But cause there is like a legit thing where you could say some policies or some Republicans are different in terms of some of what they believe now than they used to. Although people could still argue against that. But in the end, that doesn't mean that I can't remember what I was saying. Let me back up. Implying minorities' votes get tallied. Well, yeah, that's the thing about the parties is you can't judge them on the fringe, by their fringe groups, and I would say Democrats, the Democrats who aren't like people who I'd never even want to trust ever, they're not a fringe. They're the minority. The fringe is the Democrats who I'd actually consider like not so bad, and I'm talking about politicians. Although I can't really name a Democrat who I wouldn't want to trust, or that I wouldn't trust per se, but I don't know. Maybe it's more Democrats. Basically, all the politicians are not people you should really be trusting. You should more be watching them and calling them out on their bullshit when there is bullshit, and pushing them to support what you want in your government and not what they want. I'm really not making any sense. But in general, I think Republicans and Libertarians, because they get along really well, it seems like a lot of the time, have less really serious concerning issues than Democrats as a group. Because Democrats are pretty much responsible for how progressivism has become a thing that is so troublesome. I'm actually like I'm just really conservative. I actually changed myself from being a Republican just because I felt like it. I felt like doing that when I registered, when I recently got an ID for Oregon, and I became a whatever. Anyways, but I consider myself a conservative, really conservative person, but I guess I'm more libertarian. I don't know. But anyways, I would trust Republicans for what I'd like to see happen with our government more than Democrats. Because it generally seems like Democrats just want to make it more, they just want the government to be more reliant on Democrat policies, which tend to seem like they're designed to make people reliant on voting for Democrats. Because none of their policies about helping minorities actually would help minorities become sufficient or like be able to exist on their own without the government needing to help them. All their policies are pretty much about creating a need for a policy to exist, and they're policies that Republicans don't think should be there. Like, they think that they're a problem, or they waste money, and that money could be spent in other places. And the fact that, and I love to point this out, when I take this, it says I lean left, even though I believe in don't believe in abortion, I believe in Second Amendment. Yeah, I don't know. But, I can't remember what I was saying now. Something. Oh, one thing I like to point out, and the reason I point this out is because this is what conservative black Republicans love to point out, is that the Democrat Party, for the longest time, they were very clearly racist, because black people used to pretty much vote for Republicans only, and they became a kind of an influential voting bloc. And then they're like, well, trying to scare them away, because the KKK was started to scare scare black people from voting. Like, instead of scaring people, what if we just, like, started treating them differently from everyone else, and like putting in policy, like having policies that would specifically target them to feel like they needed to vote for us. Because like that's a really good plan. Like, it's not necessarily a moral plan, but it's a really good way of guaranteeing you get votes from a significant voting bloc. Is by doing something that that wouldn't necessarily help them, but is something that they'd want because of whatever. So instead of being like, well, scaring them away from voting and being openly racist to them, what if instead we were benevolently racist against them, or towards them? Because benevolent racism is like a thing, obviously, just like benevolent sexism. It's not necessarily evil. Why is this person killing me? So instead of that, they're like, yeah, let's target them. Let's say we're gonna do things to help you. And like under Obama, a black guy, I think the black community has suffered a lot. There are probably KKK people in Texas, but not like they are in places like Alabama or whatever. But anyways, so I keep repeating the same thing over and over again. But yeah, they have, instead of trying to scare them from voting, they're like, let's make them scared of not voting for us. And it's pretty clear, like, you can't necessarily deny that that Democrats aren't acting like that. You could try, but it's stupid. And the way that Bernie Sanders, after he was targeted and told that he was racist or whatever by Black Lives Matters, he immediately flipped over on his belly, or on his back, and exposed his belly to them and hired a Black Lives Matters person or something, somebody they approved of, to work on his campaign. I think that's pretty racist, to just bend to the will of these people who act like children. So, yeah. Did any of that make sense? Like, I've never seen the Republican Party treat voters in a way where it was like they were singling out certain voters and viewing them as they are this demographic. I've always seen Republicans in general view all voters pretty much the same. I would probably just choose Hillary, and I know how that sounds, but I would choose her because instead of being openly socialist and probably really screwing up the country, she'd probably just keep it mostly the same to what Obama's been up to. And I'd rather just have Obama for another 4 years, like Obama but with a woman, than Bernie Sanders, who would probably make some really screwy decisions that could really affect the U.S., affect the country really negatively. Because Hillary clearly will just be establishment Democrat, just like Obama has. And like, Obama's been bad, but he's also had he's just been continuing a lot of the same, especially when it's foreign. foreign policy. He's continued the same foreign policy things that Bush did, which I guess has been pretty bad, but I always felt safe under Bush, honestly. But it's weird because Obama's had some very similar foreign policy stuff, but I don't feel safe under Obama. Because Bush actually seemed to care about the country, instead of caring about what people thought about the country. Am I supposed to blow up now? She was? Ew. No wonder Walmart's evil. What difference does it make? Yeah, money doesn't help people. Learning how to handle money helps people.
Change is good. I'm the rebel.
Okay, there. Blow that up.
Power is out. Anyone have contact?
So what's the last thing I need to blow up? I think they probably could have made this game a little simpler if they just told you, just gave you a little symbol showing what you need to destroy next. It must be, I mean it's down there. Whee! I grew up in the Philippines, and like you could be like really low middle class and live really high class there because of the difference in prices of everything and the economy and whatever. I think you're in the military? That's fascinating. Why do I blow up next? Ah, this is so frustrating. I love doing that. Just a minute. Oh. One more hour. Poor man in lunacy, he doesn't have good Wi-Fi. I think I'll tweet one more time about my stream. Soy Milk, are you on Twitter? I typed in the Soy Milk and you're not showing up, so I don't think you are. Buffy, down, 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 down. I love that show. Invest in counterfeiting? I can't remember. Oh, I was talking about politics, I think? Or something. What is your Twitter? Tweet me and tell me I'm a faggot. Stop shooting me, bitches! Motherfuckers! What else is there to blow up? Anyways, I was talking about something at some point in time. About someone, somewhere. Toopa toopa toopa. Boop boop boopa doop. Do you want to prostitute your body for science? What else is there to destroy? There's nothing else to destroy that I need to destroy. Throwing shade on your face. What a little... Oh, there it is. No, maybe not. That's not what I need to do. Oh, fuck! Oh, my leg. Oh, a third person's watching! And then they leave. Oh, David GX. Hey. Hey, boo-boo. I'm gonna call you boo-boo. That's what I call my dog. Everyone invests in a coffee shop. Coffee is a drug and everyone needs it. How are you, David GX? Is it current year yet?
Oh, looks like they don't want me.
Get out of my way! There it is. Finally. I'll tell you. Oh. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell us what you want. If you want to be my otter, you gotta get with my otter friends. Asto Japan, the others. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible friend. Why did people let me get so terrible? Now you guys are just talking without me. Such jerks. I'm just joking. Now where should I go? Okay, I'll go here.
Hello again, citizens.
If you want to be my lover, take off your top.
Our beloved general thought so too, so they completely removed it. Well, most of it. Yes, as with any industrious nation, there's always the occasional infrastructure shake-ups. That's why I assume I'm broadcasting from some sort of underground bunker. Well, carry on. Viva Medici!
If you want to be somebody. If you want to be somebody with poopy in their pants. Take your top off. Die!
Hostile contact. All units to these coordinates.
Take that, niggas! Socialism can't stand socialism. The funny thing about socialism is that every socialist who tries to like come up and is like, oh, this time it'll work, they're always saying this time it'll work. Meanwhile, when it comes to capitalism, it's like no one has to say this time it'll work. They're always like, it'll work, and they're like, okay, let's try it. Sounds like it might work.
I don't think so. I think the capitalism's gonna take your kneecaps away.
It's like, nigga, please. Nigga, please! I'm flying! Whoa! Oh! I would like to socialize your lism. That sounds really dirty. Whee! I'm not paying attention. If you gotta be my lover, then put it in the butt. Make me feel like a trampy slut. It's nice. Love to touch your butt with rice. Rub the rice on my butt. Make it dry. What? Do not question me. Hi, babe.
Sending additional ground forces to your location.
Nigga, please.
Strings of other nations manipulate our limbs and parade us.
Oh, excuse me. Hey, Voodooist. Wait, weren't you watching this earlier in a different account? I don't understand anyone. Everyone's strange.
I live on the planet the Mars with my family, Chicky and Boo Boo.
Locate the rebel immediately. Do not let him escape.
Who wants to see me take my pants off?
Hey, this is Dasha. All I want to say is take pants off.
Oh, wait. I didn't even try to do a voice for Dash It right. I just did almost like an Otter voice. Dash is gonna cry when he finds out.
Request received. Reinforcements en route.
Okay, that makes sense.
I was pissed off! Take that, bitch!
Who's next?
This next for Grandma's Cuddly Crew. If you want to be my hot dog, you gotta take your pants off.
This looks deadly.
I hate spending money. I want the money that I spend to stay in my wallet.
Time to fly!
Understood. We are providing additional manpower at your location. All units on alert. Re-establish visual contact.
¿Dónde está?
Come down here. Strike back.
Do not touch my Applejack! Wow! ¿Dónde soy? ¿Dónde me hay?
That would help everyone to know that money is something that
Initializing search
you should
protocol.
respect
Find the target as soon as possible.
and not just waste. Looking for a billboard.
Additional support has been approved. Should reach your location shortly.
There. Wreak havoc. ¿Dónde es eso?
Target is at large. Re-establish visual contact immediately.
No. Oh, I found something.
We've lost visual contact. All units, fan out and search.
I'm
not sure what I'm supposed to destroy now.
All units, find the rebel. Pursue aggressively.
Donde se monte y me no sé. Gimme. Oh, okay, I did it. Winner is me. I'm sorry, Voodooist. I retweeted it, but I think I was doing something with somebody. I can't remember. I'm a hippogriff. I don't do no something in my somersaults.
Tank away, something in there, send me.
Everyone has AIDS except for your girlfriend because she didn't sleep with you because you have AIDS and she doesn't. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está Nomito Jiménez? Would you like to see my mayonnaise? But what if you meet someone you truly love? Would you kiss them on the mouth? Oops. ¿Dónde son?
Excelente! The 3 stars of General Di Ravello's DRM have been exchanged for the proud bull of the revolution in the town of Cherila. Fight on, brothers and sisters.
No, they aren't. That's a lie. Hippogriffs are terrible, except...
We can't do anything with that one, Rico.
Oops! Just a minute. I want to post that on Twitter as a video clip. I'ma post you up on my wall. Look at you. You're beautiful. Oh yeah, I want to touch you when I touch myself. What the hell? Uh-oh, fireworks. I can hear them in the distance. Oh, it's in the distance. You are my resistance.